music.
Today we're going to be making authentic Ghanaian Banku and okra stew. So I'm going to show you two ways I eat my Banku, either with okra soup or with okra stew. And I don't make my stew the long fancy way. I just put the food together in the healthiest way I can possibly eat it and enjoy. I love okra. Anyone that knows me knows that I love okra. And any way I get to eat okra or any way I can sneak in okra, I do that. So enjoy this video. I'm sure most of you know how to make Ghanaian Banku and okra stew or okra soup. So I don't need to go into huge details, but enjoy the video. If you have ways that you eat your Banku and okra soup or stew or ways of making yours, please share so I can learn as well. I hope you enjoy this video. I made this food with the whole family. The kids cut the okra. My husband helped with the Banku and cooking and everything. It was a family affair. And usually on Saturdays, that's our cooking day. We all get downstairs to the basement kitchen and we cook away, and some stuff gets frozen for the week, and then that's when we do our most prepping. So enjoy the video. I'll be giving you healthy tips as usual as we go through the video about the benefit of okra, the benefit of all the different ingredients that are in there, and why eating this food is not bad for you, or eating Ghanaian food is not bad for you. Our food is good, it's healthy. We just have to be mindful and portion control and eat regularly. Okay, so enjoy the video. In our normal Ghanaian cooking, back in the day when we'll be in the kitchen preparing or helping our parents cook, most of the time the meat gets fried, and now we're trying to come up with a healthier version of doing all of this, right? So yes, you can see I'm putting my makra fish in the oven. Instead of deep frying it, I'm putting it in the oven with a drizzle of olive oil and salt. It's going to be in there bake for about 25 minutes, and then this I'll add to my okra soup, or sometimes I just have that with my hot peppers, sauce, and shito and whatever, and just eat it like that. So instead of deep frying the fish, you can bake it, and that's a healthier version or healthier way for you to get all the healthy fish oils that's good for lowering your cholesterol and get the benefit of the protein without adding too much fat in your food, which can lead to weight gain and all other complications of health. So whenever you're cooking, enjoy the cooking. Cook it the healthiest way you can possibly cook it, so you can get all the benefits from the food. So here we are sauteing and cooking our goat meat. My husband loves goat meat, so we add what the okra stew is gonna have goat meat in there, and of course the signature okra stew meat ingredient, the kotoje, or the cow foot as we call it. So here, that's what we're cooking. We're sauteing it. We're going to add all the different spices. Of course, you know me cooking. We add lots of herbs and spices, but these are all natural from our garden that we've frozen over, and we don't use a lot of the store-bought stuff because it's very high in salt and it's not good. It's not the best for you. So try to cook when you're cooking with lots of herbs like rosemary, thyme, oregano, mint. All these are healthy spices or herbs that you can use. Add in your garlic, your onions, your turmeric, all of that in there, so you're getting the benefit of the food. So it seasons the food really well without having to add all the ingredients and the salt that's in the store-bought stuff, right? So always try to cook as much, cook the best way you can. So once again, your garlic, your ginger, your turmeric. What's in that bag right there is a mixture of all my different herbs that I froze over the summer that I use throughout my cooking, right? So always choose the healthiest ingredients to help you get the benefit of all the beautiful cooking that you're doing. So when I cook, I add a lot of spices. As you can see, that's all jalapeno pepper that I put in my cooking because I like spicy food. So whenever you're cooking, of course, do things to your discretion. If you can tolerate spicy, then do mild the way that you can enjoy the food. I like spicy, so I put a lot of jalapeno peppers, and the kids are used to it too. And jalapeno pepper, we know it's good for you. All peppers are good for you. There's lots of antioxidants in there. There's lots of anti-inflammatory properties, and it helps with stimulate your or boost your immune system and stimulate your metabolism. So it can help you sometimes with a little bit of weight loss if that's your goal. Of course, here I'm blending all my different spices that I'm going to use to put in the meat to cook with it, to saute it and to flavor it very well. So that's what we're doing right here. We're adding all the mixture of all the different herbs and spices blended, and then we're pouring in there to cook, to season the meat. And all these different pots going, it's all the different food, all the different soups that we're making throughout the week. So like I said, Saturday is our cooking day, so we get to town, just cook away, freeze some, put some in the fridge, because as a mother of four working and having multiple responsibilities, you have to make sure that you manage your time very well. So we cook and we freeze and we cook and we one time, and then so throughout the week we'll be cooking, but it's not massive cooking. So it helps save time and still allow us to have home cooked meal, and prevent us from buying a lot of foods from outside, which could be expensive and it's not the best for you, right? It's not healthy. So what you're seeing here, we have added all the spices and the herbs to the meat. So we're gonna let it saute and cook, and then the next thing we're gonna add is the tomato paste to get it going. So while this is sauteing on the side, in another pot I have my okra, and I added spinach. So this is chopped spinach that's already frozen. You get it from the grocery store. So it saves me time, right? So I have the okra with water and the spinach, and it's gonna cook together. And this is what we'll add to our base, which is the meat and the tomato-based sauce. We'll add to it to create our okra soup ingredient. Of course, I add spinach because it's healthy for you. I enjoy it, the kids enjoy it, so this is another way of adding healthy ingredient into your ordinary cooking to make it even healthier for you. Once again, if you want to see what I put in my in the spices, I have my spice blend that I freeze over, or my herb blend that I freeze over the summer. So in that little bag there, I have oregano, I have thyme, I have rosemary, I have basil, and I have some mint in there with my garlic, my ginger, my onion, and then jalapeno pepper. So all these get blended, and that's what we add to the meat to cook and saute, and it adds so much flavor into the cooking. So that's what's happening here. So if you need it, that's that for you.
Wait for her to be done chewing. When she goes like this, when she goes like this, like not so. When she does this, she does this, she does this. She looks so cute. I want something to eat. Right, that.
Another way of eating your banku is also with hot pepper, shito, and of course my leftover spinach and okra. So most of the time this is how I eat it. I have my banku, my fish, my hot pepper, and my okra, and This is another way to enjoy it if you don't want to use stew or soup. So that's my hot pepper blend I'm scooping, and I'm going to add my okra. So this way it's still balanced. I have all my veggies and my fish, which is my protein, and my carb, which is the banku.
Exclusive.